Hey, Chungo. I'm going. I hope have a good day. So, what's up? We're here to do things. I have game chosen. If you're on Twitch, you know which one. Ah, well, also you can see it right here. It says War Thunder. Anyway, I got a little bit of grinding to do, so I was gonna do that on stream. I have to leave later, but that's like 6 p.m. or some shit, so we got that going. That's fair. I won't get into politics today. Don't worry. We're doing this today. Let me, There we go. We just gotta do this, and it's not huge, so. No, this is Florida. Even if he wears those stupid white boots. Walk so good? I'm alright. I could be better, but I need to start streaming regularly, so. We're here. Not necessarily for my will, but I want to stream, so.
Hey everybody.
Oh yeah, I got the stupid mod back. Oh god, why is this so loud? That was really loud. I hope the game's not too quiet for you guys. Where are we going? Where? Wall there. I could have hit that turn better, but I turned it too hard.
Seems someone is hiding there.
We want to get to a good position. Go. See, we don't want to try to cross the ridge because the ridge is tall and people are already in combat range. We want to move in a position that lets us shoot while having cover. I gotta try to learn to do that more.
The enemy captured his zone. We lost his zone. Thanks for solving the trouble. There's someone shooting at us.
Really?
That one was really tough. That one was really tough.
My cannon breach was disabled, by the way. Damn it. I don't know what my team is doing. They're not over here by our spawn. Shrug. Gets pixeled. Can't do anything. Team gone. Shrug. Hooray. I don't like this map. Not just because it's city fighting with tanks, which is stupid. Why are there so many city fighting maps with tanks? We're playing a tank game. Is Gaijin high? I'm gonna random spawn. Can I random spawn? Go. I didn't even know you could shoot through that, Oh, you know what? You can't unless you have the barrel instead of the gunner sight. If you have it set to where you can only see out your gunner sight, you can't shoot through that because your gunner sight's not centered, right? But your barrel sight, there's a sight mode that shoots straight out of the barrel, which I have it set to that. And everyone has it set by default. Then you can do shit like that because it means you just got to point through the barrel. You know what I mean? Point via barrel. No.
That one was really tough.
Huh? Why is he looking there? There's like 4 people over there. What is he? Why isn't he dead? Because you...
Keep going. One more zone is under our control.
I thought top tier would be people who could play the game. I came around a corner and got sniped. Because the guy was camping a corner, I guess? But my team is staring at him. He's sitting in the middle of an open field. Guys! What do I do about that? I'll have the VOD. I'm gonna send this to fucking Gaijin and be like, what are my team doing? Why do you have it set to skill-based matchmaking, but I get all the worst skill?
Kill them all to finish the job, right? Not that simple.
No, I'm not amazeballs at this game, right? But at the same time, I've been sniped through literally 3 pixels, and then I've been sniped from after pulling around a corner, and there was nothing I could do about either of those situations. And both times, my teams were just kind of chilling, like they weren't really doing anything.
Hope that one pierced through.
My vision's based on movement. Lack of games. I've been playing for a couple, like, this, so I've been playing offline, not in stream, for a few days. Hit somebody. I don't know what I hit, but I hit somebody. Damn. Oh, he's dead. What do you mean?
There's someone.
Oh, that's my engine. Damn it.
We're winning. Keep going. Thanks a lot.
My engine was taken out.
Someone over there. Thanks for solving the trouble.
What? Okay.
IED works way more better than this. Come on, load another round. It's done for. Go find the next
Okay.
one. Enemy aircraft detected.
Enemy aircraft. Cool.
Zone captured. Keep going. Seems like we're set to win. I need a snap.
Oh. I saw the vague silhouette of a turret, and I'm like, I'm gonna shoot that, and then realized it was on fire.
That one was really tough. Just do it again. Wake up. We found somebody over there. Target destroyed. Let's see who's the next. Enemy aircraft. I see it. Direction to for O. 500 meter. Stop hiding. I see
There was someone over here, but I don't know what happened to him.
Wake up. We found somebody over there. Enemy aircraft. I see it. Direction to 10.
What's up? It's W from Arc Knights. It's a slightly older sound mod. I don't know if it works on the newer stuff, but it worked on all the stuff that I have, so I didn't really care.
500 meter. Seems like it need another round. Enemy aircraft. I see it. An advice. They're still alive. What a nice explosion.
Wow. It's a great sound mod. The reason I use it is because it gives you range and stuff for when you do the rangefinder,
Wake up.
which helps at lower BRs because they call out the range physically. But I play Russian tanks, and so I don't like playing a British squadron, you know. I don't like having a British team.
Wake up. We found somebody over there. Come on. Load another round.
What?
We're on fire.
Oh. Oh, there's an HSTVL right there. Okay, I didn't see him. Neat. Anyway, we're done. Yeah, so the mod is, it's on the War Thunder mods. Let me go get it real quick. I'm currently doing 11.7 because I'm leveling up my, crew. So if you go to warthunder.com, I'm leveling up my T80 UK. If you go to warthunder.com's mods, right, and go to sounds and scroll down, there's only one mod that is W. Let me find it. Hold on. Where is it? It's a little older, so I don't know if it affects the newest stuff, but it affects just about everyone else. Where is it? Let me type in English. Because it is in English, which is great. It's here it is. So if you type in crew and English, right? It's, the mod itself is in Japanese originally. But they have an English translation if you open up the mod. And it's just a picture of W from Arc Knights, which you can look that up. And it's tank, crew, and radio. And this works for aerial as well. Let me show you guys, because it's actually really cool. Let me, actually, fuck off. Can you fuck off? Let me do my shit. I'm trying to do stuff. Like, when I say W, I do mean W. Like, the letter W. Now, which... Are you in Twitch or YouTube? You're in Twitch. Here you go. That's the mod. Now, I want to see two things. First, does it affect the new stuff? Oh, they buffed, the 27.
Enemy in sight. Ready up.
Yeah, it does. See, it works in planes, too. No, not at the moment. I like solo grinding for just grinding XP. And that's what I'm doing right now.
Sam, 3 o'clock. Hi. Critical angle. Critical angle. Sam, 3 o'clock. Low. Almost there. Critical speed. Critical angle. Critical angle. Critical speed. Critical angle. Critical angle. Altitude. Critical angle. Critical angle. Critical speed. Lock. Lock. Sam. 3 o'clock. Lock. Lock.
Yeah, now it's a 20-kilometer heads-up display. HUD. I have the 27 SM. I'm not even researching the 30 SM yet. I'm getting the SMT 29. Because presumably they're going to have another MiG-29 soon. Maybe. Who knows? I only need like 2 more good games and I'll have that. Victory! Oh, one of the games is still going from when I first started playing today. God damn. Which, after I'm done getting the mark that I need for today, we're gonna play some aircraft and do top tier air. Oh god, night map. Okay. I think there's a place I can get to that'll be okay. I'll have to be careful of this area here. A great area for the enemy to camp.
Hey everybody. Let's try to stay alive.
There's a trick. I hope the stream is smooth. There we go.
Need artillery support. Here are the coordinates. Charlie, 5. That's it. Blow them up.
Bro's really just sprinting behind us.
That one was
Oh,
really tough.
where'd that guy come from? What? Okay, I guess I was exposed there. Shrug. Oh. Oh, I turned the music off. I might turn off night battles because it's just not fun to do night battles right now. If I had Gen 2 or Gen 3 thermals, I'd be okay, but I have Gen 1 thermals on the UK, which is dumb, but I understand why. Like, it's just really dumb.
Kill them all to finish the job.
But,
Not that simple.
most of the time I'm not even using thermals. Like, I use thermals to verify. I don't use thermals for initial engagement, if that makes sense. Like, if I see something, I'm like, is that alive? I'll thermal. Let's see. I've never done it this way before.
Need some artillery strike. Delta 6. That's it. Blow them up. The artillery is attacking us. Time to move. We captured the zone. Nice work. Take another zone. Artillery strike incoming. Let's move position. One zone is captured. There's someone shooting at us. Come on. Load another round. That one was really tough.
No!
On the way.
It won't let me shoot now.
Artillery strike incoming. Let's move position. I'm firing.
Oh. I get hit once and it completely fucked me up, and it's like that. Why did you give me the illusion that I could shoot, Gaijin? I'll get 2 assists from that game. Yeah, that's fine. At least if they kill him, our team could just not kill him. That could happen. I've had that happen a couple times. I'm gonna have to restart my PC. My taskbar is all fucked up right now. I mean, I could add things down there, turn them on, see what happens. Get it fixed that way. Ugh. This spawn's a little safer because there's more hills, I think. I'm pretty sure. Whereas this spawn is, I think, on the open. Or, well, there's forests, but I mean, it's like flat.
Yep. Another beautiful.
Hey, Commander Kudrow, what's up? I'm playing War Thunder. We're not gonna play too long today. I do have things I have to do today, unfortunately. And I don't want to do a whole lot by myself, but all my friends are asleep and I need to stream something. I do mean that. All my friends are like fucked off. Okay. I don't like killing floor 2, but it's another zombie game, so...
Stay at C point and kill anyone you could see.
Come on. No one? No one at all. I'm by myself over here.
The enemy captured a zone. We lost a zone.
Yeah. Usually there's people who come this way. Both sides ignored C,
I think we need to do something.
which is weird. Like, it's super weird.
Seems someone is hiding there. Wake up. We found somebody over there. One zone is captured by enemy. Seems like it need another round. There's someone shooting at us.
What? My lord. Very cool. My breach disabled even though it's like orange. Awesome.
That one was really tough. We're
What?
on fire.
Oh.
Our engine is burning. Do something.
I'm getting shot at from behind because all our teammates died. Cool.
Wake up. We found somebody over there.
No, I wasn't helpful. But at the same time, everyone was at B. What? I can't. The thing is here's the numbers, okay? There was at least 3 on C, or around C, because what happened was, there was one who died near my spawn, there was one on C towards the end, and there was one right over there on the hill that we looked at. That means that our team had the numbers advantage over the enemy team and still lost. End of that. Because they all of our team went B, and it's just like, cool, bro. Very cool of you to lose. Okay. I ain't got no shots over here. We're moving. I'm mad about that T90. He waits to push.
Not bad. Not bad.
Damn it. Oh, he was further behind me than I could hear. So I have 360-degree hearing on my headphones, right? The sound fucked up. And so I thought he was next to me. He was behind me. Which is annoying. That's just sound being fucked, which it's always been fucked in War here. Oh, we're almost done. I know we are. One good couple kills and I'll be good. I just gotta lock in and I'm just not.
Kill them all to finish the job, right? Not that simple? What a pain in the ass.
That's not a good place to be. This really isn't a good place for anything Russian.
Seems someone is hiding there. Target destroyed. Let's see who's the next. I don't
Damn it.
think staying here is a good idea.
I like how the leopard's out in the open, isn't he? Yeah. None of our team went far enough over to kill the leopard because, you know, why would you try to go find places to snipe from across the bridge? You know, why would you try to do that? That sounds like effort and skill. There's two ways to handle that bridge, by the way. You cross or you don't cross. You can't be 50-50 about it. If you don't cross, you have to find a good place or you'll get killed. But if you cross, like I did, you just have to kill. I was in the middle of reload, which sucks, because my reload's like 6 seconds. Yeah. Ugh. Another map not good for Russian stuff. My gun depression, -5. My gun's not very depressed.
A mercenary's leadership is about practicality. Don't expect a babysitter.
I don't know why he stopped there. We want to do...
Wake up. We found somebody over there.
this.
Tank. 1100. Just do it again. Seems someone is hiding there. Seems someone is hiding there. think staying here is a good idea.
I agree.
I see you there. Still captured. Seems someone is hiding there.
Don't know what pinged off of me.
Wake up. We found somebody over there. Stop hiding. I see you there. Seems someone is hiding there. Leopard. 850.
There he was. I saw the shell come in, but I didn't actually physically see him.
Seems someone is hiding there.
Did I get a kill or was it just an assist? I don't know. Should be fine either way. Just an assist. Okay. One more. One more and I think I'll be good. I think regardless of what the outcomes of the last games will be, I'll be solid. Ugh. Ugh. This is not a good map. This is probably my least favorite map because it's reverse hills. So that means the first person to take the hill wins. First team, not person, team, right? There's some exceptions, but it's not very
Kill
often.
them all to finish the
Oh,
job,
and it's
right?
this.
Not that simple. Oh, what a pain in the ass.
I'm gonna try to, if you press Y, go to fire control system, you can switch the IRCM on and off. Too bad my fucking NVGs are also garbage. We're gonna get sniped while we're crossing over here, aren't we? See, my third person view is very hard to see. And then first person is slightly is like 4 times zoomed in by default. Like that's the base. And then my fucking commander sight is zoomed out somehow. I don't know why it's zoomed out like that, but it is. Nope, I got laser warning.
We're taking the lead. Keep going. There's someone shooting at us.
I don't know what our team is doing. He's sitting there, menacingly. I'm gonna turn off night games. I can't do that at this high BR. Not with the UK. The UK just isn't good enough at night battles. It's NVGs and thermals suck really bad, really badly. This is the smaller version of this fight. I guess we could go city fighting the first time. Maybe we won't get sniped from across the map. I want to get to here and just kind of look down the road. I think that's the best way to handle it, if we can get there fast enough. I think the other side has a better approach on this road.
Yep, another beautiful day.
No, you can't just buy wives. That's called slavery and is illegal. Piece of shit. That delay is gonna get us killed. I guarantee you. One's gonna cross.
So captured. Keep going.
Guess not.
It's done for. Go find the next one.
Damn it.
We captured the zone.
Damn it. Wow.
Found an enemy aircraft. We're taking the lead. Keep going.
Our team.
Need artillery support. Here are the coordinates. Charlie, 2. Guess what's falling from the sky? High explosive. Our track is back. Tank, 800.
I saw someone moving across. You are a nerd. Where'd you go?
Someone over there. Wake up. We found somebody over there.
You are there.
Found an enemy aircraft. Move forward. Come on. Load another round. There's someone shooting at us.
Nope. That's not a good place to be. Where did they go?
Stop hiding. I see you there.
They fucking die? When does War Thunder get fun? I'm not terribly upset right now. It's usually funner whenever, you know, I'm doing well. I'm not doing so awful that it hurts, though. Well, no, I am, but I'm not.
Found somebody over there. Target destroyed. Let's see who's the next. That's it. They're stuck.
I don't know what killed him. Rather, I don't know where it killed him from.
Someone over there. Thank you. Time to move. They're burning.
Yeah, I have no idea where that came from, but I presume it was... Yeah, he's just hiding behind... Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured that much. What I recommend you do for your 19th birthday? But you can't be 19. You have a 30-year-old wife. Are you hag-maxing, Aaron? Don't do that. I don't know. Probably do whatever you do normally. We're gonna hit it again. I think I got a kill. I got a couple kills last game. But we need to make sure. Yeah, but she's also your wife. And she's like 11 years older than you? That's a little... I hope that you either got married within 2 years of meeting, or you... Or she was dating someone underage. I don't like either of those answers.
Hey everybody, let's try to stay alive.
I get a feeling that most, if not all, engagements don't really care about camouflage.
Move forward. We lost a zone. There's someone shooting at us. Knock, knock. Anyone alive? Give me help. It's done for. Go find the next one. Bad news. Our tracks are broken. Thanks a lot. Nice work. We take another zone.
Wanna peek again, bro?
Tracks repaired. Huh. IED works way more better than this. Knock, knock. Anyone alive? Thanks a lot. Come on. Load another round.
Really? It's okay. I apparently did amazing. No, I'm not spawning the Orion. I think it's a waste of my time. Get enough rest? Yeah, I rested enough. I just have things I have to do today, so I'm not feeling it, you know? I'm not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Okay. We're gonna do some air realistic, which is completely different game mode, completely different gameplay and everything. I have a trick. See, they buffed the HMD for the Su-27 series of aircraft. And I think they also buffed the HMD for the MiG-29. So now I get to aim my headset at 20 kilometers. Nah, we're grinding for the arf car. It shoots arf. I'm not even joking. It shoots arf, the shell. I don't know why everyone's playing aircraft right now, but they are. It's whatever. Oh, they're probably trying to get the top tier stuff that just got added. Let's see. Oh. This is a new map. I haven't seen this yet. Bye, Aaron. We'll catch you later. Also tell her I said hi.
Lock. Over G. Lock. Over G. Air brake on. Altitude. Over G. Over G. Air brake on. Air brake on. Over G. Over G. Row left. Row left. I guess you enjoy it, right? Over G. Row left. Row left. Luck. Row left. Luck. 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 Pull up. Over G. Over G. Luck. Luck. Pull up. Row left. Over G. Over G. Luck. Luck. Over G. Over G. Over G. Pull up. Luck. Luck.
Hell yeah! I got 2 kills. Get fucked. The boat mode is either too complicated or too simple. I don't play the boat mode for Russia because Russian stuff sucks. Okay? In-game, they're okay. I'm pretty sure they're acceptable in-game. Right? I hate this turret design. The 2-3-2, go die in a hole. Right? But here's the thing. I have America, right? What I have in America, though, is the Des Moines. And very unfortunately for me, the Des Moines has this little problem of having an ammo rack the size of God, right? Someone hits this right here, I die. That's not a euphemism, right? And my armor rating is only like 140 millimeters. So anything above, I think it's 8-inch, can absolutely pen straight through, right? Hell, anything above 6-inch can pen through, right? So that means I can get slapped by a 6-inch shell and I will not survive. There is no surviving for me. And that's assuming that hits the side. This is only 80 millimeters. As long as they can get through this, they win. You know what I mean? They insta-kill me. Torpedoes, insta-kill me. If they hit this, it's only 96 at the waterline. Dead. So I don't play the Des Moines. I love the Des Moines. It's my baby, but they need to buff it really, really badly. Otherwise, it's unusable. I do have these, but I don't really care for the heavy cruisers. They're mid. Look at these. Look at this stupid. I don't care for it. There's eventually the Pittsburgh, but I haven't gotten it yet. I've got to get this, and then there's a Pensacola here. Which I don't like the Pensacola. I won't touch the Pensacola. I have the Atlanta, and that sounds great and all, but this only has 5-inch guns. The Atlanta's an AA cruiser. You know what I mean? But because it's an AA cruiser, it doesn't do well against ships. Surprise! You know? And the one I want to go for is obviously the Alaska. 12-inch shells, you know, it's a neat little battle cruiser. What did they... Hold on, there's a line that I didn't like. Not the Texas. I think the Texas is fine. Yeah, the Texas just has a midships gun. Okay. Arizona's fine. I think the Colorado's fine. Yeah. The Nevada? Yeah, the Nevada can fuck itself. I wouldn't mind the Tennessee as well. I think the biggest issue I have, though, is Gaijin needs to make up their fucking mind, okay? Here's what they need to do. We're also done. I didn't have a bad game or anything. Are you done yet? Am I waiting for a game to finish? Yeah, I am. Okay. They need to make up their mind, right? Gaijin needs to decide if they want to commit to having ships in their game, which is fine. We got it, by the way. As soon as I tabbed it away, I got it. So I got the objective. Now I just have one more, and then I'll have the funny Pharaohs. Oh, I should show you guys what I was talking about with the ARF, right? This is the Pharaoh 6. It's a rocket launcher. It shoots the ARF 8M3 heat shell, right? Little rocket, right? 500 meters a second. It shoots the ARF, okay? It's really funny.
Hey everybody, let's try to
See this range?
What a nice explosion. Target destroyed. Let's see who's the next. Hope that one pierced through. Check this potato. Enos got a head like so. Seems like it need another round. I like bombs, except the ones in the sky. Why don't you guys get out of there? Your ride looks so hot.
It shoots ARF! Anyway, it'll be funny, and it'll be fun. I think it... Oh, it's also not slow. The chassis on it's not bad. It's French, though. Or is it Italy? It's Italy, not French. Sorry. I'm used to things being French and not liking it. It's Italy, which is fine. But I was saying, War Thunder needs to make a decision. It needs to decide if it wants to commit to having ships in its game, or it needs to remove the ships. The reason I say this is because they only have a handful of ways they can go forward, right? If they're going to commit to having ships in their game and keep them in their game, they need to decide that... No. The decision to commit to having ships in their game is that they need to grab all of them, right? And that includes carriers. And I know Capone hates carriers, right? And we've had this conversation before, and Capone thinks carriers shouldn't be added to War Thunder. I agree, but they need to commit, okay? They need to add submarines, and they need to add carriers. And the way they need to implement carriers, and this is a need, this isn't the want, right? Is they need to implement an effective AI fighter program that can go toe-to-toe with players and do okay. The current way the AI is in the game is so garbage that it's not effective. And the reason that's important is that if you're going to have carriers, they can't just be player carriers because there's only 15 people max per team. So if you had 15 people and you wanted a carrier squadron, not going to happen. You'd have five planes at max from your carrier, right? They'd all have to be carrier-based fighters. It's just not going to work, okay? So you have to have AI planes. And those AI planes need to be able to go toe-to-toe with player planes, okay? They need to commit to that, or they need to outright stop adding ships, because no one's going to play ships in its current iteration because it's not fun. They need to commit to making ships both fun, have something to do in them, a few other things that I can't think of at this moment, right? So that means adding submarines, adding more ships, because there's plenty of ships to go around, especially with the American Navy. They had hundreds of ships. Yes, they were copies of the same ship, but guess what? they also had different varying levels of upgrade packages. They got refit throughout the war multiple times and after the war. Okay, so we've got that to deal with. There's submarines they need to add. They need to commit to doing ship stuff. They need to stop doing other stuff for a little bit and do ships. Yes, people will complain about it. Ooh, you know what I mean? They need to commit though. They gotta grab their pants and put them on. Because if they're not gonna do that, they might as well just remove ships. Because as they are right now, no one likes playing ships, right? They need to make it where the ship gameplay is more engaging and fun. So that means they need to automate it less while also adding quality of life features more. Quality of life does not mean automation, okay? I feel like they should make the arcade mode more arcadey. As it stands, it's still not arcadey enough to get people to, jump in initially. And realistic mode needs to stay realistic, and they need to separate them more, because right now, arcade and realistic, there's like a very minor difference. The thing is it's not. Okay, Council? It's actually easier to do ships than tanks, because you can give ships a bigger health pool. Those ships can have, take multiple hits. The biggest issue I've noticed is the biggest ships in the game one-shot smaller ships. And that's not conducive to interesting gameplay. Not as they have them at this moment. At this moment, if you play anything above 6.0, you'll encounter the toppest of tier ships. And they can one-shot everything below battleships, which is everything below like 6.7 or something like that, right? So that means anything below battleship grade armor gets completely obliterated. I know that's historically accurate or whatever. That's not the point. It's still a video game. So they need to commit to making ships fun, and they need to commit to adding more ships. But they don't want to, because not enough people like ships, so they don't see the money in it. Even though there's plenty of money in ships. Look at World of Warships, right? That's how I feel about it. Carriers are a complicated situation. Here's the thing though. I think that, so they're going to add cruise missiles. It's going to happen eventually, right? Eventually, TM. They've already got some missiles that are guided. When they add carriers, they need to add cruise missiles, and when they add cruise missiles, they need to add actual cruisers for the cruise missiles. They need to add the anti-air missiles and stuff, and it should be a whole game in of itself, right? But Gaijin doesn't want to commit to that because they see the player base going, I don't really want to play this. And it's like, yeah, half the player base doesn't touch ground forces. That's it. That's like your entire argument about, oh, the players don't like this is completely invalid. Half of your player base don't touch ground forces, and the other half don't touch air forces. They're working up to it, Council. They've got the Colorado, they've got the Texas, they've got a couple other ships that are very, very well-known ships. The problem is, again, if you're 6.0, you can see 7.0. The USS Colorado, the USS Tennessee, and the USS Alaska can encounter the USS Pittsburgh, the USS Cleveland, and the USS Fargo/USS Brooklyn, okay? Those are all cruisers. They don't have armor, right? And that's the problem. They don't have any armor. Or the ships that those are, they don't have armor. And that's the issue that they are running into with ships. That means that they need to separate the ships, or they need to make it where ships don't die in one hit no matter what, right? They need to make it where you can either survive a broadside from a battleship at least once, or they need to, they need to make it where you can't see battleships. That's the only way to fix that issue. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the little rant at the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff. I finished the goal of today's stream, so I'm gonna go now. I do have other things I gotta do. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be trying to stream more often. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Whether it's an hour or 6 hours, I don't know yet, but we'll be streaming tomorrow as well. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Like and subscribe, follow, go to Discord, all that stuff. I'll catch you guys later. Bye, good night, bye, good night, bye, good night.